Hey guys, Ryan from WatchFix here. As promised in my last episode of Mail Call, I was going to show you guys my NXT ring that I got from ringside while I got the ropes and the ring skirt. And this is what it looks like, and I'm really happy with it. I thought that because I didn't have the ring mat, the black ring mat, that it wouldn't look good. But it actually does look really good. The ring skirt looks amazing. It's the same as the other ring skirts that Mattel has made. Then we have the black ring steps, and I really like these ropes. They're super tight, as ringside makes them, so you can get a lot of different poses in with them. In the ring currently are some NXT superstars, past and present, like Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, my brand new Demon Balor that I am just in love with, as you can tell by my Instagram. I've posted about 50 pictures of him. We have my custom Rollins, Reigns, Bray Wyatt, Big E, Bo. I don't really want to run down all of these names. You get the idea. These are just some of my NXT superstars. I do have a bit more like Rusev and whatnot. I definitely suggest if you're an NXT fan that you get these ropes and this ring skirt. It's really awesome. I didn't think I would keep it on there for a long time. I mean, it's been a couple days, but still, really happy with this ring skirt. Let's move on to some unboxings. Alright guys, here we have a package from Instagram user Figures_Federation, who sent really quick shipping, so I want to say thank you to him. We have 2 figures inside the package that I can't wait to open. My knife would be useful right now. Alright, cut that open. We're going to reach on inside, pull out the first figure, and as you can see, if it would get out, this is the Elite 27 Fandango. This is another one of those figures that is just constantly in and out of my collection. I'm not really even sure why, honestly. This is a really cool figure from the waist down. I think the torso is way too ripped for Fandango. Maybe that's why, I'm not sure. It kind of does throw it off. But really cool to have this back. And up next is a figure I've actually never owned before. And it is Nikolai Koloff. This jacket, I think, is going to look really cool on my Rusev, because I don't plan on keeping this figure by itself. This is a cloth jacket, has USSR on there. This looks really cool. Glad to have this. As for him, don't know too much about him, which is why I got it. I like these parts specifically are going to work well for a custom I have in mind, which some of you might know. In fact, I don't really have to do way too many modifications to in order to make this custom. So really cool to finally have a figure I've never actually had before in person. So once again, thank you Figures_Federation for this great package. Guys, if you aren't already, go ahead and follow him on Instagram, which is right here. Let's move on to something else. Alright, here we have a package from Burnout Inc. So we're going to unbox it, of course. Alright, here we go. We'll take a look at the first thing here. And as you can see, this is the basic 56 Finn Balor. Yeah, this is my second time getting this figure. The last time I had it, I used the head scan for the anti-Venom Balor that I have. So it's cool to have an unpainted one. I do plan on making an elite version of the unpainted Finn Balor. And next up right here, it is the Black Series Chewbacca. First off, this thing looks, it's a lot taller than I imagined. I know Chewbacca is like 7 foot tall. I wasn't expecting the figure to be this tall. I actually have seen this figure a lot online for 20 bucks on Amazon and whatnot. And I always just kind of looked over it because it was a very inexpensive price. But Chase offered it to me and I felt like I had to take it because of course I'm growing my Star Wars collection, and you can't have a Star Wars collection without Chewbacca. So I'm dumb. I saw the pin at the top here, but it doesn't connect there. It connects right over here. It's kind of hard to get in, but it does go in like that, and then it does fall out easily, just like this top piece. I don't really get why they couldn't just like keep this attached. There it is. It looks good, and plus I'm having a hard time getting it in Chewbacca's hand. I don't really know. Yeah, this is basically what the gun is like. Good figure nonetheless, but the gun is just kind of disappointing. And finally here, we have the Han Solo disguise Stormtrooper. So we're going to take off the Stormtrooper helmet to reveal that Han Solo is underneath, which this looks like a really good head scan. This is another one of those figures, just like Chewbacca, that I've seen online many of times, and I just passed up on. Putting back on the Stormtrooper helmet, it does look a bit big compared to the body. I would have preferred an interchangeable head scan, but I don't think these Star Wars figures have a lot of interchangeable head scans, so it's kind of weird to ask for that, but nonetheless, I want to say thank you, Burnout Inc, for getting me these awesome pickups. And if you aren't already, go ahead, subscribe to Burnout Inc. His Instagram is right here, and YouTube is linked down below. Alright guys, last unboxing here, and an episode of Mail Call would not be complete without a package from Amazon, so of course, we're going to cut this open. So this should be good. Oh, what is that? What is this? Is this? Yeah, it's it is the Elite 32 Daniel Bryan. You're not going crazy here. I did order this figure willingly. And what is that another one? These guys were $10 each. Great deal. Gonna use them for some customs. In particular, gonna use them for some Finn Balor customs. So we have another Finn Balor here. So that's 2 Daniel Bryans and a Finn Balor from Amazon. Once again, Bryans were at a really good deal, so I had to get them. Balor was $15, a little bit over retail, but still I really wanted to make 2 versions of Balor, so I had to pick that up. So that's the last unboxing for this video. Now I'm going to show you a couple fix-ups, and I believe the Finn Balor customs. Alright guys, so I just finished up my custom Finns. I will start with this first one here. As you can see, I removed all the logos and whatnot, of course. So it has one of the Finn Balor arms. It has an extra black wrist taped arm. I don't know which one that is. Just really random fodder. Of course, it has the head scan. And then on the boots, I left the little white trim around the bottom. I thought that looked really cool, so I left it like that. I do like this one a lot. I'm not sure if I like it better than the other one, which is right here. As you can see, this has the DDP hands on the Finn Balor arms, which looks phenomenal. I think that looks great. And then it has the black kick pads, of course. So let me know, guys, which one do you guys prefer? This one or this one? I'm very curious to see which one you guys like more. So that's it for this episode. I want to thank you guys for watching. Tune in to next time for the next episode of Mail Call.